Hello everyone! Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, pag-uusapan natin ang high resistance liquidity run and low resistance liquidity run, finding the easy trades. HRLR and LRLR. So for HRLR, trades that are not easy, nagwo-work sila but it's taking a lot of time bago sila mag-deliver sa target objective mo. Typically, nagkakaroon ng deeper retracement that could end up chopping you out of the marketplace. Low resistance liquidity run, this is the type of market environment na kung saan gusto mong makapag-participate ka. Once na nakapag-entry ka na, it will give you a nice delivery after buy and sell program is in. Pupunta siya sa direction na tina-target mo without hesitation at bibigyan kanya ng confidence na ma-achieve yung target mo. Typically, nakikita ang high resistance kapag merong na-take out na buy-side liquidity and ang low resistance naman are the failed swing. So, ganito ang illustration niya. Mamaya papakita ko yung full picture para maintindihan nyo. Dito naman sa sell side, so this is a high resistance liquidity run kasi meron tayo na-take out na sell stop before umangat yung market and this is a failed swing. So, next slide is the bearish diagram. So, meron tayong original consolidation. Think of the market maker strategy. So, we have original consolidation, accumulation 1, accumulation 2, and premium PD array. So, as you can see, we keep stopping out the buy-side liquidities. Here, stop out. Here, stop out. Diba? Here, na-stop out na naman. And then, lastly, into the premium PD array. So now, after the shift in market structure, this becomes a high resistance liquidity run. Meaning, kung aangat pa yung market after ng displacement, mahirapan na siyang umangat pa. Okay, so this is now the sell program. After that shift in market structure, you have your low risk sell and then first leg. Okay, this is a fair value gap, 50%, or this can also be an OB or optimal trade entry. After this first leg right here, nagkaroon tayo ng short-term high and then another short-term low. Na-take out yung short-term high. Therefore, this becomes a high resistance liquidity run after nagkaroon ng displacement again lower. This area, kapag nagkaroon ng short-term high, intermediate high, and short-term high again, this becomes a high resistance. Therefore, mahihirapan na yung market na mag-trade back pa above this kasi nag-take out na siya ng buy-side liquidity after ng sell program ay nakaset na. Kapag nakita mo na itong intermediate term high or yung high resistance liquidity run, you can anticipate na mag-sell ka dito. And this price action right here, this specific price leg, sobrang bilis niyan na pumunta sa target objective mo. So, bakit hindi ka dapat matakot na aangat pa to once more? Kasi we are now in a sell program and na-hit na natin yung PD array. And also, we have a low resistance right here na kung saan nagtitrail ng stop loss ang mga retail trader. So, yan ang next target objective natin. And you can trust this high not to be broken. So, for bullish diagram, same thing, original consolidation, accumulation 1, accumulation 2, discount array. Sometimes makikita mo after niya pumunta dito sa discount array, magte-take out pa siya ng one time ng liquidity or liquidity perch or liquidity sweep. Malalaman mo liquidity sweep to after ng market structure shift and then you will have a short-term stop hand inside that discount array and then first entry, fair value gap. So, first leg and then another high resistance ang na-form dito. O nagkaroon siya ng short-term high, then breaks lower. After this price leg from here hanggang dito, tapos you can trust this level na hindi na ma-break to kasi now this becomes a high resistance liquidity run dahil nasa buy program na tayo ng market maker buy model and we have all this stop loss that is still needs to be taken. Alright? So, let's go to the chart. But keep in mind, in trade, you should have build a narrative or bias in order to have a high probability setup. Looking at high resistance at low resistance alone sa lower time frame is not going to work. Adding narrative kung bakit mag-work ang trade will increase the probability of you winning the trade. As you can see right here, I'm building my narrative. So weekly chart, volume imbalance, weekly buy-side liquidity, bullish order flow, daily chart, fair value gap filled, push higher, drops once more, order block, pumunta na siya sa volume imbalance. And this level right here, itong red na to, this is your weekly buy-side liquidity. As you can see, na-top siya. 1 hour perspective, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sobrang bullish ng market and wala tayong deeper retracement. We can expect a Friday TGIF 20 to 30% retracement level of the weekly range. And then let's go to this price action right here sa Friday. 5 minutes chart, ito yung previous day high right here, previous day high and weekly April 18 high. So na-take out na yung buy side liquidity, April 18 high after a bullish week from Monday to Friday. That's your narrative. And your bias for today is sell. So, maghintay ka ng sell. As you can see, meron tayong low resistance dito sa baba. So, original consolidation, accumulation, and smart money reversal. How did I know na high resistance liquidity run to? You won't know unless meron kang shift in market structure. Pag nakita mo na to, you will probably know na this is a high resistance liquidity run right now kasi we keep taking buy stop, no? As you can see, buy stop is taken, buy stop is taken, buy stop is taken. Ang hindi pa natitaken out ay ang low resistance liquidity run right here. So, displacement lower, optimal trade entry, order block, 3 down close candle before the downside. At meron siyang fair value gap, so that's high probability order block. Once more, order block again. As you can see, as I've said, kapag nasa sell program na tayo, every PD array will now be respected. And as you can see, meron tayong order block right here and a fair value gap. Na-respect yan. Drops once more. Equal high. Dito sa 1 minute chart, as you can see, sobrang smooth ng equal high na nakikita nyo dyan. And then, goes higher to take out this high. Then, displace once more again. As you can see, we have a small fair value gap na makikita nyo. Here, kita ko sa inyo. Ayan, dito sa area na to, we have a fair value gap and you can see the closing of the bodies. Closing of the bodies are inside the fair value gap. Okay, nirespect nyo na naman yan and we can you should not be scared kasi yung mga retail nakikita nila to as a strong resistance. So, na-take out sila going back into fair value gap. You would wanna see a high resistance liquidity run in your favor. Kapag na-perform ang high resistance liquidity run, kapag sell program is in, that means the market is taking the weak hands from the retail trader and as you can see, nakita nila to as strong resistance and nag-short sila dito, na-take out sila feeling this fair value gap at the same time. So that can be your potential entry and as you can see, as I've said, yung after ng intermediate high na to, sobrang bilis ng delivery to the downside. Next one. This is another also a reason why you should not be scared of this price run from here to here kasi hindi pa taken out tong low na to. And as you can see, the Nasdaq is highly correlated with S&P. Okay, again, this is the optimal trade entry, order block and fair value gap again. And then equal high, small fair value gap, 5 minutes, ito makikita nyo dito. And then, pumunta yung market papunta dito, taking this weak hands from the retail trader, creating a high resistance. And why would you trust this na hindi to patuloy na angat? You can see yung NQ, it's failing to go high. So, this high is this high. So, hindi pumupunta yung NQ paangat. That means this is just a manipulation of the smart money and we are still in play in the sell side. Okay? Next slide. S&P chart, NQ chart, YM chart. So, itong tatlong to, highly correlated sila. And as you can see, itong ES chart or S&P, low resistance liquidity run, NQ, low resistance liquidity run, YM or US30 is high resistance liquidity run. Now, compare mo ang TGIF ng S&P, ng Nasdaq to YM. As you can see, hindi na take out tong low. Why? Kasi nag-take out na tayo ng low dito sa baba. That's why it's high resistance. It's taking a lot of time para ma-deliver siya to the downside. That's why this is a correct market to short kasi isa itong low resistance, isa itong high resistance. Giving you a portrait view, yung low na pinakita ko from here, here, and here. Makikita nyo sila dito. Ito ang low ng S&P, low ng Nasdaq, low ng YM. And as you can see, nag-take out to ng low kaya hindi na niya binalikan pa at the end of the day before mag-close yung market, which is evidently here. So kung sinort mo tong YM, it's a high resistance at hindi niya pinupuntahan yung marketplace na to. And as you can see from this 1 hour candles, sobrang choppy ng market condition na kung saan pwede kang ma-stop out dito. This is the entry that I use. Shift in market structure. Optimal trade entry, hindi ako nag-short dito. Push ulit siya downside. This is the order block and fair value gap. Nag-short ako. And as you can see, ang final target ko is ang original consolidation ng market maker sell model. Nakakuha ko ng $600 profit during my phase 1 on 10k account at nakapasa ako ng another funded challenge na phase 1. So thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from this video and be sure to like, subscribe. Maraming salamat. Peace to the Middle East. Bye.
I know what you mean. This ain't what it seemed. Nothing but a trick, trying to sell me on a dream, but that was where you lost me.